first Ratana pā erupted in a war of words between political party leaders today, with Gareth Morgan calling Winston Peters an Uncle Tom and anti-treaty. The New Zealand First Leader hit back, labelling Mr Morgan, who heads the fledgling Opportunities Party, a toothless sheep and a thinned-down version of Kim Dotcom. And the Labour Party continued to attack the government and the Māori Party for not doing enough for Māori. From Ratana, here's our political reporter, Mai Heron.
The brass band echoed throughout Ratana for the second day as political leaders were welcomed onto the pā. But with leaders from 4 different parties all speaking on the paipai, it didn't take long for the insults to start. The Opportunities Party leader Gareth Morgan pleaded with the Ratana Church to rally against Winston Peters, who he called vicious, phobic and racist.
Winston has no empathy with the situation Maori finds itself in, overrepresented in all the wrong economic and social indicators precisely because of the lack of recognition of its cultural values and taonga. I cannot understand why Maori don't stand up and call Winston out for being nothing more than an Uncle Tom, and an envoy of the Kiwi not iwi fringe.
Winston Peters swiftly fought back.
And katoa, excuse me for laughing, but it's a long time since I've been ravaged by a toothless sheep.
And the New Zealand First Leader didn't stop there.
Mr Morgan, you need to know this, because when you talk about Uncle Tom, let me tell you, son, I've been here a long time. This is my 4th decade coming here. I began my legal career fighting in the biggest Maori land case this country had ever seen, and we won.
Labour's leader Andrew Little says attacking other parties is not part of the tikanga of Ratana, but he was happy to take his own swipe at the Prime Minister.
We have a government who came here yesterday and said that they have reached the limit of what they can do. And I come here today to say that's an abdication of leadership and an abdication of the responsibility of government. There is too much to do.
And before being welcomed onto the marae, Mr Little also had a go at the Māori Party, who arrived yesterday and sat alongside the Ratana elders today.
The Māori Party has been shackled totally to this national government that has failed Māori. The conditions for Māori have got worse in the last 9 years.
The Ratana Church has been closely aligned with the Labour Party for decades. However, the past few days, church elders have been meeting with other party leaders who are hoping they've said enough to sway some votes their way this election year. Kei Ratana pā mō te hōtaka o te ahi ko Mai Heron tēnei.